Hi, I'm Krista and welcome to my channel. I know you all have been concerned and worried about being prepared. I've made a few notes regarding disaster preparedness. Let's get into it. You want to ensure that you have at least 1 gallon of water per person per day for at least 3 months. That's exactly what we're looking to. So as often as you can go out now, every day, spare an extra $10 and extra $5 to purchase water. Get those items stocked up for your family. Water is one of the key things that we cannot live without. You can go as long as possible without food, but water you definitely want to keep a sufficient amount of water for each member of your family. Next thing we want to talk about is the types of foods. You want to ensure you have sufficient canned foods that are sustainable. When you're doing your monthly shopping, you want to increase the amount of canned foods and switch them out per the date. So once you purchase those items, you want to take them home, take the items that you had purchased before, place those in the front of your pantry and place the new canned items in the back of your pantry. Some of those canned food items could be corn, could be mixed vegetables, could be asparagus, candy yams. If you like candy yams, then definitely stock up on those. Bear in mind the things that you usually meal prep for on a day-to-day basis. You want to keep those in stock for any form of natural disaster. It doesn't matter what type of disaster it is, you definitely want to keep you and your family prepared. Other items on my list of things to discuss with you: a first aid kit. Those are actually sold at your local stores, at your grocery store, Home Depot, your local pharmacy. They all have first aid kits that you can purchase, and some of the items you want to ensure that's in your first aid kit are things such as band-aids, alcohol wipes, burn creams, water purification tablets. Purifying water is really not that complicated. For short term, you can definitely use tap water and add at least a teaspoon of Clorox to that gallon bottle of water. Shake it up, let it sit for a second, and then drink it. It is safe to drink in that way, but for short term usage. That's just a secondary backup, a secondary layer of backing up your water resources. Other things that you can add to water to help you consume it better is even vinegar or even a squeeze of lime. Ensure that you purchase lime and the things that we're going to be talking about soon on my list of food items. We're going to move on to our food items now. Food items you want to definitely ensure that you have in your home are canned foods. Foods items such as corn. You want to have mixed vegetables. You want to have asparagus, candied yams, anything that you eat on a regular basis and you can find it in a can. You definitely want to purchase it and restock your pantry with those items. Almost every single time I go to the grocery store, there's canned food on sale all the time. So if you want to spare an extra $20 every time that you're going to go to the grocery store and keep these items in rotation, in stock in your pantry, it's going to keep you and your family members always on a prepared mindset, being ready for any and everything. Some of the other items we have are frozen vegetables, frozen fruits. Everybody loves frozen fruit. I definitely love frozen fruit, putting it in my smoothies. But you definitely want to get those items stocked up in your freezer. Frozen fruits, frozen vegetables, and you can come on with me and I'll show you a little bit of what I have in stock. I currently have bread out that I'm using, but I did buy 2 extra loaves of bread and I freeze them. Also, these are some of the frozen vegetable that I purchased recently. I've got some chopped spinach. I also have some Fiesta mixed vegetables, onions and peppers. Those you can buy fresh. Also, chop them up for yourselves, put them in some Ziploc bags and freeze them. I also actually love this, my new find. It's so good. Another frozen vegetable that you can have, and you can make that on your own also. Back here, but I've got me some edamame. I bought maybe about 3 or 4 bags of each item item here and I've stocked them in my refrigerator. I also have some fries. I've also bought extra lemon and lime juice and I've frozen them. I have 2 in my refrigerator, and in the freezer I'll keep these 2 in the freezer. Since I'm not using this, I freeze it, and that preserves the lifespan of your milk. You can do this with regular milk too. Here are a few of the other items that I purchased while I was at the grocery store. I've got black beans and rice. Let's see there, oatmeal, popcorn, some teas. Also, green tea is a good tea for you to have. I've got some hemp seeds, hemp protein powder for those days that you don't feel like eating, but you definitely want to consume some type of protein. You may or may not already know I'm obsessed with fresh fruits and vegetables. I've also gotten myself some coconut water, which doesn't necessarily have to be on your list, but that's one of the things I actually bought. Plantains, got some chia seeds, some type of pasta. These are always on sale in a grocery store. You just definitely want to stock up on them. Some pumpkin seeds for protein also. Mixed beans. I like keeping the jars from things that I purchased so I can do things like this. You know, some mixed beans for making soup and things of that nature. Some seasoning, red beans, lentils, couscous, some salt. Fresh fruits also, watermelon, which contains a high. It's been fun chatting with you guys. I really want to ensure that everyone stays safe, stay hydrated. Most importantly, stay hydrated. Whether you're consuming your liquids or your waters hot, you definitely want to drink these liquids hot or even room temperature. 1, this takes up less space in your refrigerator. And 2, your body absolutely loves room temperature items. Keep yourself hydrated. Throughout times like these, we will all want to ensure that we communicate with our friends, our families. Not everyone is accustomed to staying home most of the times. Occupy yourselves with things that you weren't normally able to do on a day-to-day basis. Finish that book you bought from the airport the last time you visited the airport. You know, play games with your children. Play phone tag with your friends. But be very careful and be concerned about your friends, about your neighbors. If you haven't seen your neighbor in a while, give them a call if you have their phone numbers and check up on them. They might need something you have, but still maintain a decent amount of social distancing. It's been an absolute pleasure helping you guys out to the best of my knowledge, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me, and again, I am Krista.